Hey, what's up, YouTube viewers and betanews.com readers? Brian Fagioli here. Not with an unboxing today. Today I'm doing something kind of cool. I'm doing a sort of an upgrade to my AMD AM1 system. So this is AMD's low-cost platform. It's a really powerful system for a very low cost. And what I'm doing is giving it a new CPU cooler. Now, the reason I'm doing this is not that it runs hot, but here's the stock cooler. Okay, it's a small fan. It's a little bit whiny. It's not terribly loud, but it's just it's not silent. So if we take a look here, what I'm replacing it with is that. Okay, so look at the size difference. This is the stock cooler. And this is, let me show you the box, the Alpine M1-Passive, okay? So it is a heatsink without a fan. So apparently this heatsink, which only costs about, I think $10 or $11 on Amazon, will actually cool the CPU, or APU, I should say, better than the stock cooler. It's a huge piece of aluminum. It'll actually keep temperatures lower, and best of all, there's no noise. There's no fan at all. And this is particularly good because this platform is good for a home theater PC. And as you can see, I have a micro ATX case behind it. That's the case that it was in, that it's going to go back into. So this is a really good home theater PC that we can kind of go fanless. Of course, the power supply will have a fan, but that'll be the only fan. The system fan, I'm going to see how cool the chip stays with the case fan off. If it stays cool enough, I won't even hook up a case fan. I'll just use the power supply fan. If I find that the APU is running a little bit warm, I might put the system fan back on. But my goal is to make this as quiet as possible, and this is going to help me accomplish that. So, as you can see here, there's a thermal paste already applied. Let's see. Take a look at this box. A high passive cooling performance allows completely fanless systems. Pre-applied MX2 thermal compound. Okay. So, alright. And let's see. There's a guide. So step one is to remove the old cooler, which is here. I took the liberty of removing that. It was actually really easy to take off. Step two, carefully remove the thermal paste residue using a paper tissue. So I used a paper towel, and I've already cleaned the APU, as you can see there. You can actually see the writing on the chip. It is the Athlon 5300 series. I believe it's the 5350, if I'm not mistaken. FS1B. Again, a really, really great platform. Okay, so let's see. Instructions. Back to the instructions. Step 3, washers. So I need to put washers in the, let's see. I need to stick some washers in the motherboard. So inside here, we have 2 screws. Let's see. Now one. This might not be. Oh no. Okay, good. No, never mind. So I have 2 screws. Each has a spring that goes on there for tension. But also there is a piece of 3M adhesive. Let's see if I can get that to zoom. They're very tiny rubber washers. Are they? Let's see. So it shows that I peel them. Okay, and the reason for the washers is just keep the metal from contacting the motherboard itself. So they're very small adhesive washers. And goodness. So I believe what I have to do is peel this paper, exposing the adhesive part. Then I'm going to remove, I'm going to pop out. You can see that, a little washer. Then on the bottom of the motherboard, I'm just going to place the washer right over the hole. Perfect. And Okay, now we're going to do the second washer. Okay. And I will just put that right over the hole. Alright, so now that the washers are on, let's see what the next step is. Heat flow. So the heat flow will go basically the way of the fins. So since, let's see. So I want this facing like this in the case. So that is going to go on like this. So I'm going to take off the plastic. I'm going to be careful not to touch the thermal paste to anything yet. I want to make sure that goes right onto the chip. Okay. So, 5. Okay. So now what I want to do is put these screws through the holes. Okay. This may be a little difficult. Okay. 1 screw, 2 screws. So there's only 2 screws. There's 4 threads in the bottom, and that basically allows you to hook it up as you'd like. Oops. Yeah, this might be a little difficult. And what I want to do is just hand tighten it right now. So perfect. That's exactly how I'd like it to go. So I want to hand tighten these screws. Oh no. And it looks like the spring actually fell off of this one. So with one hand I'm going to put that back on and proceed to hand screw this again. Perfect. This is going well. This is exactly how it should go. Last step, I'm going to take my screwdriver and I'm going to now tighten this up. That's pretty darn tight. Okay, that's as tight as I can screw it. Perfect. Okay. And let's see, are there any more steps? That's it. So let's take a look at the final step and see what we have here. So, wow. Compared to the motherboard, it's huge. I mean, you have to understand this is a really small motherboard. Now, look at the size of that cooler on there. Bam. That's really, really, really cool. And it's going to be silent, and you have to be careful. Now, let's just make sure. What I'm also going to do now, let's put the case on its side. Okay. I want to make sure that there will be enough clearance. Not that it makes much of a difference, not much I can do now. But I want to make sure that I'll be able to put the top of the case on. Ooh. And yes, as you can see, I haven't actually screwed the, let's see, I haven't actually screwed the motherboard down, but I just want to show here that this particular case has just enough clearance. It's perfect. And you can kind of see through here. It's not touching the top, it's just shy of that. So this is a really successful install. And I'm very happy now. So once again, this is the Arctic Cooling Alpine M1-Passive. Passive meaning there's no fan. Very, very cool. $10, $11, awesome price. This should keep my system very quiet. And on top of that, this particular platform is very conservative with energy. So it's an energy efficient and now silent platform for the AMD AM1. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.